What up, champion in training? It's Reemus here, and welcome back to the Art of the Champion, where we speak champions mentality. Today, we're going to talk about being process oriented, being engaged with the actual process of the journey and training, and we're going to use Anthony Joshua as an example. Anthony Joshua is the heavyweight champion of the world, but despite this, he lives by an interesting mantra, which is stay hungry, stay humble. This is something that great champions and even the up-and-coming challengers have to live by. Now, the reason why this is important is because if you're overly focused on the result, then you miss all the lessons, mistakes that you're supposed to learn from, and the experience of the actual journey itself. And also, if you're focused on the end, then you don't actually get to enjoy it. You don't actually get to enjoy the actual act of training. What is it that you focus on? If you can actually get yourself to be find enjoyable the experience of punching the bag, then think about it. It's easier to train. It's easier to punch the bag. And if we unnecessarily make something more of a sacrifice than it's actually supposed to be, then what will happen is it's harder for you to actually do it. It's harder for you to run. It's harder for you to skip. It's harder for you to train if you're actually putting yourself through a lot of pain to do it. If you can make some aspects of training enjoyable, then you start to enjoy the process more, which means you can do it more, which means you can learn more, which means you can become a better fighter because of it. The other aspect of this is actually not being too motivated by the outcome in the long term, because once you get the outcome, say for example, you say to yourself, I want jewelry, I want clothes, I want the belt, or once you get it, what's gonna happen? Your motivation goes away because what was motivating you before isn't there anymore. And it takes a rewiring of the brain to actually focus on that process and shift from focusing on the outcome and focus on what's actually going on in the present. So when you're in training, enjoy the process, enjoy the running, enjoy the small bits of training that other people usually wouldn't like or wouldn't find pleasurable. You should find the actual process of becoming better and moving forward as pleasurable. Even if you have to go through pain, shift your mind to actually believe that the pain itself that comes from progressing is pleasurable. You should get excited by the very prospect of having to go train, rather than saying to yourself, I gotta train. It should be, I gotta train? I gotta train? Can we train some more? Can we train some more? So maybe when we think about the example of maybe your trainer trying to punish you by making you work out, it really should be the case that should be a reward to you. It should be a reward for you to go through more pain to get to the place that you want to be, to go through the actual process, to go through the actual journey, to move forward. That itself is what should excite you. So once you get to that certain level where you are a champion, you're still going to be excited about moving forward, because it was never the end result that you was actually trying to get. Even though you have to be fixated on the result, the actual thing that pushes you, the actual thing that you love to wake up for, is the process. So I hope this helped you in some way. I hope this motivated you, and if it did, join the army of champions by subscribing to the channel, and I hope to see you in the very next video. So that is Reemus signing out.
Physical part of boxing is so minor that most people would never believe it or accept it. Because in my opinion, the mind and emotions are about 75% of boxing.